Hello, K1B. How are you today? Fine, thank you. It's time to read a book. So remember, you have to sit down correct. Take a breath, blow, and relax. Also, remember you can do our Go Noodle video to be more relaxed, okay? And pay attention to this story. This story is The Shoemaker and the Elves. Let's see what happened with the shoemaker and the elves. Once there was an honest, hard-working shoemaker. Yet he could not earn enough for his wife and him to live on. He had just enough leather to make one last pair of shoes. One evening, he cut the leather carefully and planned to wake up early the next morning so he could see the pieces together to make a pair of shoes. In the morning, he sat down at his workbench ready to get a start. To this, I must make a pair of shoes sat in the places where the pieces of leather had been. At that very moment, a customer walked into his shop and purchased a pair of shoes. This provided him with enough money to purchase leather and trade for two more pairs of shoes. Two more pairs. One, two. That evening, he sat down at his workbench and carefully cut the new leather. When he went to bed, he set the alarm like ding, ding, to wake up at sunrise and begin sweating. When he awoke the next morning, the work was done. Two customers came into his shop and purchased the finally crafted shoes. The shoemaker now had enough money to purchase leather for 4 pairs of shoes. 4 pairs. One, two, three, and 4. He cut the leather carefully that evening and went to bed. Can you guess what he found on his workbench the next morning? That's right, 4 pairs of shoes. That we already saw the 4 pairs of shoes. Now, the shoemaker and his wife were very curious about who will have such commitment to help them. So they made a plan. The shoemaker purchased enough leather for 8 pairs of shoes and cut the pieces carefully, leaving them on his workbench for the night. Instead of going to bed, the shoemaker and his wife had begun the draperies, watching and waiting to see who will come to make the shoes. Can you guess who it might be? Can you guess, kids? Let's see what happened. Two elves arrived in the blink of an eye. They quickly began stitching and typing and soon finished 8 pairs of shoes. Wow, 8 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pair of shoes. In a flash, they were gone. The shoemaker and his wife looked at one another in amazement, hardly believing what they had seen. They were so impressed. The shoemaker wife saw how the elves were poorly dressed and set to work making a pair of pants, a shirt and a jacket for each of them. The shoemaker made 2 perfectly stitched pair of shoes. They left these items on the workbench for the elves. Once again, that evening, the shoemaker and his wife hid behind the berries and waited for the arrival of the elves. You can just imagine how excited the elves were to find such lovely things to them. That quickly dressed and began dancing with a joy in their fine new wardrobe. In a twinkling of an eye, they were gone. A thank you note had been left on the workbench, for they were very grateful to the shoemaker and his wife. And the shoemaker and his wife were grateful to the elf for helping them revive their small business. To this day, the shoemaker is still making beautiful crafted shoes, and his loyal customers continue to enjoy wearing them. The end. Do you like this story about the shoemaker and the 2 elves? Deaf kids, what was your favorite part? My favorite part was when the shoemaker and the shoemaker wife showed the elves how they were working quickly and they gone quickly. Excellent, kids. I hope you like this story very much. Now, I will tell you a story about a Grant is coming to my house. And here we have a big airplane. Let's see what happened with Graham is coming to my home. Here is Graham. It's a grandma. Let's see what happened. Today is the day. Graham's on her way. Graham is coming to my house. Today is the day. Look. From her house afar, Graham starts in the car. Here is the Graham in the car. She's on her way to my house. Park here, watch the poodle. Graham jumps on a shuttle. Graham is one right closer to my house. Working past backpack, Graham eats a quick snack. Here is Graham with the backpack eating a quick snack. Then she's on a big plane to my house. A big plane color red, and white. Down the runway, Gram sweeps by. She's off into the sky. Gram in a jet flying to my house. Look, here is the Gram sitting down in the flight. Off the plane onto a bus, car, shuttle, airplane, bus, plus a train. Gram is closer to my house. All aboard, bumping along, the wheels sing a clacking song. Gram is coming to my house. Now we have the big train. The train at the station. Gram needs a transportation. Here is the Grams getting a transportation for the large train. Buy a ticket for the metro to my house. First, the red line, then the blue. Gram will know just what to do. Here is the Gram sitting down. This isn't her first trip to my house. This isn't her first trip. Into the taxi cab at last. Here is a taxi cab. Please, Mr. Driver, go very fast. Gram doesn't want to be late to my house. Gram, you are here. Come with me. Here is the key. Bike or scooter, which will it be? Bike or the scooter? Gram, just in the time for a ride at my house. Here is the Gram. And the end. This was the story about all the road trip of a Gram going to see a little kid. Excellent kids. I hope you like the two stories.